Starting next Friday, police officers at the University of Rhode Island will be armed here on campus. The decision has been in the works since an incident here on campus 2 years ago. And new on the night team tonight, we found out more for you about how these officers will be trained. And what students think about it. The night team's Olivia Fecto is live in the studio with those answers tonight. Olivia?
Dan and Patrice, URI's police chief says this has been a 2-year process with a lot of public discussion and training. He says this move is important for officers to protect the campus community. Starting next Friday, officers at URI will be carrying these pistols. Until now, Police Chief Stephen Baker says URI was the only public university that has a police force that was unarmed.
This gives us a tool to respond to the Chafee type incident in the event it ever happens, and obviously we hope it never does, but it allows us to be true first responders.
More than 2 years after a lockdown on campus in April of 2013, the university is finally arming its more than 25 officers. Baker says training has been a priority.
Training in mental health recognition is very important, and not only here but everywhere.
That was demonstrated this week. A student with a gun threatened to hurt himself inside his dorm room. Baker says officers spent 40 hours training at a gun range and another 16 in the classroom. Some students say they think arming officers is justifiable as long as there are limits.
I think it's reasonable, just in case they actually have a situation where they actually need to use their weapons.
I hope that there's a certain procedure where the weapons can be used and only that type of situation.
But one senior wasn't happy with the idea.
I'm just glad I'm graduating so I don't have to deal with that.
And Baker says given what's going on in Baltimore and across the country with alleged use of force by police departments, he says he understands why some people may not be crazy about the idea. But he says his officers have been trained to de-escalate situations and says they'll continue to do that. Live in the studio, Olivia Fecto, NBC 10 News Night Team.